What's your name, age, and sexual preference?
I am Edwin Eleazar. I am 17 and I define myself as someone who is gay.
Is it okay for you if we ask about your sexual preference?
Okay, go.
First question is, what influenced you for being a homosexual?
Personally, I think that nothing influences someone to become gay. Um, Mostly, you could say that it's not something you choose. You don't choose to be gay. You're just born like it. Nothing influences you. Nothing environmental or anything else. It's just something that is.
Um, did your parents accept you for who you are right now, for being a homosexual?
At first, my mom didn't accept me for who I am. So when I first came out to her, she was a bit, she was angry. But in time, she learned how to accept me. As for my dad, I didn't come out to him yet, but I have a feeling that he already knows and that he's fine with it.
How will or how did you deal with the people around you who doesn't accept you for who you are, if ever?
Um, I've had a lot of friends that said that they're not okay with people who are gay. I had this friend last year who said that he cannot be friends with someone who is gay. But then I became his friend and he was one of the closest guy friends I had. And I think that when someone doesn't accept me for who I am, I just respect their decision that that's what they think. But if I could change their minds. Let them think that being gay isn't something that you should avoid.
Okay, next question. How do you communicate with other people, or how do you interact with the people around you? Is it in a form of gay or in a formal language?
I don't know how to speak the gay lingo if that's what you're referring to, but when I speak with my friends, kind of like semi-formal, like how every other person talks.
What are some conflicts that you have encountered from being a homosexual?
Um, I have experienced a lot of conflicts since I came out, which was when I was 15. When I came out, the community I was in at the moment, which was the seminary, was very accepting for who I was. I came out because of a priest, and my life has been very smooth going. No one has ever bullied me or made me feel down just because of who I am and what I am. And I have supportive friends. I had a supportive boyfriend that they I had a supportive boyfriend that would always support me or talk to those who offended me every now and then.
What are the possible difficulties that affects your communicating skills to others?
When communicating with other people, as someone who is gay, I don't get really much of problems, but I do have problems when it comes to talking with guys I've met for the first time. I'm not comfortable when it comes to other guys that I meet for the first time because I wouldn't know if they were homophobic or not. But with any other person, I pretty much get along well.
What are the probable issues or culture issues of being a homosexual that you have encountered right now?
Culture-wise, there isn't much problems to go through, especially being gay. See, we are living in the modern era, a modern age. People don't... To make fun of someone who is gay is pretty much uncivilized. I would call it uncivilized. And to be ridiculed as being gay is really inhumane because we live in a time where people accept one another. Racism is out of the picture, and soon enough, being gay will also be out of the picture. So things like culture won't get in the way of someone who wants to be gay or someone who is gay. It won't. Tradition and culture won't be a problem soon enough because of how we live now. That's all.
So, how can you deal with all the comments you are facing?
Bad comments. How do I deal with bad comments? Well, I don't get much of bad comments lately, but when I do, I try to make sure to talk to that person who either bullied me or ridiculed me for being gay. I talk to that person, and soon enough, that me and that person will become friends, and the situation would be over. But I don't get much of that of bad comments. I'm quite a friendly person, someone who is helpful and someone who is generous. And people don't look on my back. People don't take people don't take me being gay as a bad thing. They don't see me as a gay person. They see me as a kind, generous, friendly, and honest and a good to be with person.
Next question is, as a citizen, do you believe that speaking in front of people in a gay lingo language is more appealing to catch their attention than a formal language?
As a Filipino citizen,
Yeah.
American citizen kasi ako. So, pwede naman as American citizen. Well, I am an American citizen. As an American citizen, speaking in gay lingo wouldn't be much of a problem because I also don't know how to speak in gay lingo. So, I pretty much speak English or Filipino or Ilocano. I don't know how to speak gay lingo, so that's not much of a problem for me.
Okay. For the last question, for you, do people have to treat homosexual fairly and that they should accept you for who you are?
Of course, I think that people should accept those who are gay in the community because, like you, they are people. Like you, they have meaning. Like you, they have needs, they have wants. They're also people. We are also people, and we deserve to be accepted in any society, in any community, just to be who we are because we are also people like you, and we deserve an equal chance at life.
Well, that's all for our interview. But before we end up, kindly give a short message for the LGBT like you.
For those out there who have doubts about their sexuality, you gotta make up your mind now because I came out when I was 15 years old. I wasted 15 years of my life denying who I am, who I really am. And I don't want the same for you guys because once you come out, you're free. You can be who you are and you don't have to hide anymore. So just come out of the closet. People around you at first will not accept who you are, but in time they can't stay away from you because that's who you are, and if they can't see that, you're not the one who has a problem, it's them.
So we would like to say thank you, Edwin, for letting us interview you, and thank you for the wonderful and great